Former White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre has a book out this fall that promises a close look at President Biden's decision not to run for re-election and calls for thinking beyond the two-party system. Jean-Pierre herself has switched her affiliation to independent after working in 2 Democratic administrations, according to Legacy Lit, a Hatchet book group imprint that will publish Independent, a look inside a broken White House, outside the party lines, on October 21st.
Digging for book deals, Democrats are rolling their eyes. One Democrat says Binder's book is the most grifty thing I've seen in a long time. And that's saying something in Washington. One former Biden White House official says she was the public face telling us all that this White House was on track and that Biden was amazing. And now she doesn't even want to be a Democrat. Here's what CNN said about DEI Tapper.
What bothers me about this, and I was making some phone calls before this to a number of former Biden administration officials and people in the White House, where they were saying, this is just all an attempt to sell books. And that is what the general consensus is right now in the Democratic Party.
Whoa, wait a second. When Tapper's book came out, CNN was like, this book was brave. But Binder writes a carbon copy, and it's like, money grab. One Democrat insider tells Fox, the job market's really tough right now for Biden world, and I cannot begrudge anyone who needs to make a quick buck. Binder's been trying to get a TV deal, but let's be honest, that was never in the cards. After she left the administration, she tried to get a job.
Former White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre reportedly hoped to be a co-host of The View after leaving the Biden administration. The former Biden spokesperson wanted a seat at the table on the liberal ABC News talk show, Politico reported Wednesday, citing former Biden administration officials. Her predecessor, Jen Psaki, now has a primetime hosting gig at left-leaning MSNBC.
Jean-Pierre announced that she's writing a new book called Independent, a look inside a broken White House, outside party lines. And she shared why she says she's leaving the Democratic Party. Take a look.
I think we need to stop thinking in boxes and think outside of our boxes and not be so partisan. If you are willing to stand side by side with me, regardless of your how you identify politically, and as long as you respect the community that I belong to and vulnerable communities that I respect, I will be there with you. I will move forward with you.
So do you agree thinking outside party lines might be our best bet, or will it just,